Hey guys, it's Connal Finlay here, the owner and director of the Cellar store down in New Zealand, and welcome to today's episode of the Cellar TV. So again, one of our tasting video notes today, and what we're going to be trying is a wonderful, beautiful Gruner Veltliner, which is very, very exciting, and of course from the home of Gruner Veltliner in many respects, and that's from Austria, especially up in the Wachau or the Warschau region up in northern Austria. And so the one that we're trying today, there's a little close-up shot for all of you guys at home. It's the Franz Hirtzberger, and it's the Gruner Veltliner. It's smargd, and that is the designation there. And the designation there, or what that term means, is that it's a full-bodied or medium to full-bodied and dry Gruner Veltliner. So it's not sweet and it's not light or anything else like this. So it's quite complex and quite an interesting and exciting Gruner Veltliner. And it's from their Honivogl. It says there in the Honivogl, I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, Honivogl single vineyard. So this is the 2014 vintage, so it's their current release, or at least it is for us down in here in New Zealand. No doubt we're going to be getting some of the 2015 at least later this year, or perhaps early next year. And what I've always admired about Franz Hirtzberger's wines is that they are just so, well, both complex and interesting. I mean, they're very, very, very high quality. Franz Hirtzberger is easily one of the best and leading producers in all of Austria, if not in all of Europe, if not all of the world in many, many respects. But also the balance that these wines have. I mean, if you look at this is, 13.5%. But yet there is just so much fruit ripeness and sort of fruit sweetness and richness here in the wine, which we'll get to in a second. It's just unbelievable that they can pack all of that in there and still be 13.5%. You would think it would be at least 14.5. Anyway, that's sort of mishmash talk. Let's give it a taste, a smell, sorry. So you're getting those very classic Gruner Veltliner flavors. You're getting that sort of lovely white pear and sort of green apple, green melon sort of flavors coming through there. That's very, very abundant. And a slight sort of white pepper and a smokiness here. And when I say smoky, I don't mean cigar smoke or anything else like this. I mean sort of that chalky smoke. So you definitely are getting that sort of chalky, that sort of minerality, those sort of crushed stone sort of flavors. But it really is very, very, very ripe. In fact, on the nose alone, if I didn't know it was a Gruner Veltliner and I was doing this as a blind tasting, I might be sort of swayed towards thinking it was a Chardonnay. In many, many respects, like a top-end Burgundian Chardonnay. And it does have those citrusy sort of elements there, those sort of green fruit flavors, but there is also, especially as I'm swirling it around now, and as it opens up, there's a lot of that slightly creamy aspect here, not too much, not like a Chardonnay necessarily, but there is that sort of creamy, yeasty, nutty sort of flavor coming through, sort of white chestnuts and sort of blanched almonds coming through ever so slightly on the nose, which is just beautiful, But also a slight sort of yellow peach and yellow nectarine sort of characteristic coming through as well. So again, very, very complex, but as I said, very, very, very high quality. I think this bottle is about $80 to $100 online. Anyway, let's give it a taste. There was just so much going on in this wine. I'm always taken aback when I'm trying Franz Hirtzberger's wine, just because they are so interesting, so complex. There is so much flavor going on here. So again, it is definitely medium to full-bodied sort of white wine. Just lovely, lots of pellet weight, lots of concentration of fruit here. Again, those sort of peachy, slightly sort of borderline tropical fruit flavors are coming through, just ever so slightly. But definitely that sort of green melon, the honeydew melon, which is green melon, or a rock melon sort of flavor coming through. But again, a slight sort of that peachiness is definitely peachiness, and that's coming through in spades, in all honesty. And again, those sort of lemon rind, lemon juice, lemon curd in many respects, sort of flavors coming through, and just a touch of lime sherbet, which is just lovely. I'm gonna have to go back for another one. I mean, this is just just delicious. But before I do that, this is, as I say, absolutely fantastic. One of our favorite white wines, and we're so glad to have at least a couple of the Franz Hirtzberger wines now online, on our Austrian section online. Please check out the link below. It's all in the little box there, and so you'll be able to see that. And please like away, comment away, share this video with friends on Facebook or whatever. Like our Facebook page, that's even better. Keep up with our sort of stories, what we're doing, what sort of new and exciting wines that we're adding up all the time, because we're adding up all the time new wines. And yeah, so comment below, let us know if you've had this particular wine or any of other Franz Hirtzbergers or any other Austrian wines for that matter that you're sort of loving and enjoying. Yeah, I mean, this is an absolute sort of summer wine for sure, summer, spring, autumn, but in all honesty, it's such a great wine that you can have it all year round. I mean, and we're actually shooting this and it's right in the middle of winter. It looks like a sunny day, doesn't it? But it's right in the middle of winter. It was raining before. And I'm just loving this right here, right now. And as I said, I'm going to go back for another glass, and I recommend that you get yourself a bottle or two yourself. So, enjoy.